It's Hank. Good afternoon, Pokésports. It's your host, Mike, and I play with two Pokemon on the field. My friends, today we're playing with this team that involves a Poliwrath. Thank you to Chwarzerd for sharing this team. Love all the teams that Chwarzerd goes and shares. This one involving, again, a Poliwrath, Landorus, Rillaboom, Ogerpon, Spectrier, and Grimmsnarl. I just love Grimmsnarl in most metas. I feel like it does so much for supporting the rest of your team. The dual screens are huge. Thunder Wave is great for speed control. Spirit Break is great after you have run out of things to do with your Grimmsnarl, because I feel like it runs into a similar kind of problem that Tornadus runs into, where if you use your first couple of moves, you just kind of run out of stuff to do. So Grimmsnarl at least can go and continuously hit Spirit Breaks, lower special attack on some Pokemon, make it so you live even longer. It's a good Pokemon. Spectrier as well, really interesting one. Shadow Ball does huge damage. Neigh helps you do more damage. Will-O-Wisp and Snarl are both your attack and special attack reducers. And then you've got Taunt. All of these Pokemon, both of these Pokemon really help to support Poliwrath, Ogerpon, Landorus, and Rillaboom. Poliwrath, you can just keep on setting up on them, right? You go for the bulk ups. You go for Drain Punch to heal back the HP that your bulk up gave you the opportunity to take some damage to. But also you've got leftovers on that. So if you have your screens up and you bulk up and you keep on, taking damage, your leftovers helps to subsidize that. You bring your HP back up, then you hit the Drain Punch, get your HP back, and then you hit your Waterfalls, go and Paraflinch with a Thunder Wave. There's a combo there. It works really well. And then we've got Ogerpon with Mold Breaker and Hearthflame Mask. Ivy Cudgel does incredible damage. Spiky Shield is a great protect alternative, does damage to them. It's a good Pokemon. Rillaboom with your Fake Out, High Horsepower, Grassy Glide U-Turn can make it so that your Poliwrath has a turn to go and, bulk up, get some extra damage. And then your Landorus. Choice Scarf Intimidate Landorus is just so big in this meta. So big. Going for the ×2 Flying Stab Tera Blast if you Terrastalize flying. That's really big. Stomping Tantrum, Rock Tomb, U-Turn. You can get out of there, switch into a different Pokemon if you need to. U-turn into a Poliwrath and hit a Water Absorb, The option is there. Anyway, I'm going to go into the battle arena. I'm going to hit the dance floor and see what I can do with these Pokemon. So if you're ready, follow me now. All right, going up against Erica here. Erica is bringing a Gliscor. Okay. I like the Gliscor here, actually. This, it's not a sand team necessarily, but it does have the sand elements. Bringing Poliwrath is going to be fine. We've got Drain Punch for Tyranitar. We've got Drain Punch for Scizor. Waterfall for a couple of them, actually. Yeah. I like that. Ogerpon is obviously going to be a great pick here, especially because of Grassy Glide and Stomping Tantrum. I almost feel like I should bring it first, but I don't know. I'm looking at this Spectrier. Spectrier is speaking to me right now. Spectrier. Grimmsnarl? I usually feel like because I have a Grimmsnarl, I should bring a Grimmsnarl, but this time I'm not going to. I'm going to go with Spectrier, I'm going to go with Landorus, Poliwrath, and Ogerpon. I think that is the play. Yes. Main reason here is I like Spectrier for taunt. I want to be able to taunt that Sableye if I can. Usually you can't taunt a Sableye because the Pokemon that you bring are Prankster who would use taunt, and taunt can't target dark type Pokemon if it's a Prankster, but this one can. Anyway, the Intimidate's going to be relevant for that Scizor. And at least I have Spectrier for the Golden Go. I could go for a Snarl, though. Highly considering Snarl. Do I go for Snarl and Stomping Tantrum? No, why would I do that? I can go for Will-O-Wisp and Stomping Tantrum. I like Shadow Ball and the Golden Go. The problem is, do I double into it? I don't know. Do I Tera Flying and Tera Blast the Scizor? It's intimidated, so I don't think I really care. We'll go Stomping Tantrum right now for Gold and Go, I guess. No, but for Scizor. Yeah, okay. They're just gonna withdraw, which is fine by me, I guess. Yeah, Torterra is also good. A Tera Flying Tera Blast would have been pretty nice as well. Torterra just eats that for breakfast. Oh my goodness. And that doesn't KO. No air balloon for you. That's not great for them, though. That's not great for them. I have a feeling that I should just target the Golden Go now. Yeah, why not? Let's go Shadow Ball on the Torterra. I changed my mind. I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp with Torterra. Will-O-Wisp with Torterra and Stomping Tantrum the Golden Go. That way, if the Torterra switches back into Scizor for no reason, then the Scizor can get burned. I'm not sure how much damage I would do to that Torterra. It could be Assault Vest. I've seen some Torterras with Assault Vest. So attacking it with Spectrier kind of doesn't really make too much sense, right? And do they have a flying type Pokemon that they're going to switch into? No, they have a Sableye. Sableye is going to be a fine Pokemon to use Stomping Tantrum into. Torterra's just going to protect. Keep itself alive one turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get Sableye right out the door. Oh. It's a red card Sableye. This team has taken a lot of damage. And in fact has just brought out a Pokemon that I don't think they wanted to bring out. You know, Will-O-Wisp isn't going to hit. But that's okay. They, like, again, their team hasn't done anything so far, right? And like, look at how much damage I've done to the Golden Go. I brought it down to like 10%, 15%. The Sableye's down to like 30. The Torterra's taken about 10% of damage. And what has it done? Nothing. Nothing at all. I can Shadow Ball the Sableye to get rid of that. And then Ivy Cudgel just hurts so bad. Oh man, Ivy Cudgel hurts so bad. I'm gonna just Ivy Cudgel the Torterra. Let's just get rid of that. Could be bad if Fake Out happens, but we trust it. We trust it. I suppose Spiky Shield would have been a good idea as well, but it's okay. We trust in the heart of the cards here. If it does go for Fake Out, then they just lose. They just lose their Sableye. Oh, fancy. Tera Rock Torterra. That could be good for taking out. Yeah, there it is. That could be good for taking out the Ogerpon here. But I'm going to take out that Sableye, which is nice, before it has a chance to set up any kind of screens or anything like that. And the Grim Neigh, that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt so bad. Here comes a flinch for a Rock Blast. Okay. Loaded dice. This might be the end of Ogerpon. 2. There's 3. That did 50 damage. Yikes. Okay, that's gone. It's not fun losing your terrestrialized Pokemon, right? But, nah. It is what it is. Still, Grim Neigh is gonna hurt pretty bad. So now that it is Tera Rock, I feel like this is Poliwrath's time. So the Scizor here comes out. I don't see the Scizor OHKOing my Spectrier. I can just burn the Torterra and bulk up here. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with this. Bullet Punch is gonna hurt. But if I burn that Torterra, then at least I set myself up well for later, unless I miss. But again, I have That's fine. I have bulk up. Oi. Oi, 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 oi. That's not super great. A second bullet punch isn't going to take out the Spectrier. And burning that would have been so nice. Such is. All right, we're going to Shadow Ball the Torterra. We're going to Drain Punch the Torterra. Drain Punch? I'm going to Waterfall the Torterra. Yeah, Waterfall the Torterra. Fun that I still outspeed, and also now that it's... it's too bad. Now that I've seen it use Shell Smash, I know that it's not Assault Vest, so that's great. Neigh is going to bring me up. Swords Dance is not super fun for me, but it's okay. Ooh, that does a lot of damage to the Scizor there. Because now they have to make a choice, right? They have to bullet punch my Spectrier. I think I always win this. Pretty sure I always win this. I'm gonna go for a Snarl just in case they don't Oko. But this Waterfall should take care of the Scizor, unless the Golden Go Okos my Poliwrath, which I don't see it doing. I can just win with Landorus later. Yeah, so that takes out the Spectrier. Bye-bye, Spectrier. Golden Go's gonna attack. Okay. Thank you, Poliwrath, for having just like a good amount of bulk. You had the exact amount of bulk that you needed, right? So we can now bring in the Landorus. We can have a good time there. My opponent does not have enough Pokemon. This will have to be like the biggest to make it rain, the crittiest to make it rain, and it'll also have to go before my Landorus somehow. So we just go for a Stomping Tantrum on the Golden Go, we go for a Waterfall on the Golden Go, and that's the end of the game. Yeah. Amazing. Okay, Poliwrath actually did some stuff there. Awesome. Poliwrath chose to live a Thunderbolt because that was a choice. And it did all right. That bulk up was pretty great, actually. Seeing how much damage that did to Scizor after, it was really good. All right. Let's go into game 2. Let's go and try to do some more damage. All right, let's go. Okay, now this team here is bringing a Wo-Chen. I haven't seen a Wo-Chen in forever. When was the last time anybody has seen a Wo-Chen? I was just at a tournament, not a single Wo-Chen, not a single Tinglu. But here we go. Okay. I do like Poliwrath here. There are a lot of dark types kicking around in the meta right now. Yeah, Chien-Pao, possibly Urshifu, Wo-Chen, I guess. So Poliwrath will be fine here. I feel like Grimmsnarl would do well enough here. Grimmsnarl and Choice Scarf Landorus. There's no reason to not bring the Landorus, right? I guess there's the Chien-Pao. There is the Chien-Pao. I think that'll be fine. Ooh, I could bring the Spectrier instead. No, not this time. We're gonna bring Poliwrath and Ogerpon. I always feel like bringing Ogerpon. I don't know what it is about it. Like, it seems like that's the Mon that you have on your team. You kind of build around it, you know? When you build around it, you have to bring it. Build around it, you bring it, you give it the Hearthflame Mask, and you have to terrestrialize it. Yeah. Okay, what do we got? Okay, Chandelure and Wo-Chen. That could be a good Tera flying, actually. Let me immediately throw out that thing I just said about, oh yeah, Lower's attack. Let me immediately throw that thing out that I just said about terrestrializing Ogerpon. I'm gonna go and hit a light screen here. Tera Blast the Wo-Chen? I kind of want my attack stab back. Give me my attack back. I just hope that they don't terrastalize. That's my hope right now. Don't terrastalize the Wo-Chen. We won't have a problem. You know what's funny? Can I tell you something funny? I received a comment the other day talking about me using my podcaster voice. And you know what? This is just my real voice. People who have met me know that, like, this is just kind of how I talk. Dang it. No. With how much HP this Wo-Chen has left, though, I feel like a Spirit Break will just take the rest of that out. Go for a Tera Blast as well. No, you know what? No. I'll still go for the Spirit Break. I'll just do it on that. I'm going to take out the Wo-Chen or do I switch here? I can Spirit Break this, switch into Poliwrath. Yeah, I don't mind that, because that way we can take out the Wo-Chen, assuming there's no Tera on this thing that has 20% HP. And then we can switch out of Landorus, right? Because that thing might just go down if the Wo-Chen protects. So we have successfully saved the Landorus. Okay. We didn't get damage off on the Wo-Chen, that's okay. Because we did this. Now I can just heal up a little bit with my lefties. What did I use that first turn? That was Light Screen, right? So I don't have to use that again against the Chandelure? Yeah. Awesome. Now that thing can Trick Room at any time. So I should be cautious with how I Thunder Wave here, but I'm gonna Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave and Drain Punch? What do they have in the back? Oh, they've got some things that could take a Drain Punch. Like a Flutter Mane. If they switch into Flutter Mane, I'd be real sad. I almost want to Waterfall for that reason. Well, why don't we do the first thing that we were thinking of then, right? We can go for Spirit Break on that. We can go for Waterfall on this. Kind of the half measure there. That way, if they switch out the Wo-Chen for the Flutter Mane, at least we hit a Spirit Break on the Flutter Mane. Oh, it's the Chien-Pao instead. Okay. It's still okay. Stop trying to hurt my Poliwrath. Awesome. Big fighter tadpole doing the big damage. Takes out, does what it needs to do. Now again, I just really don't want this to be a Flutter Mane. If this is a Flutter Mane, then I'm not the happiest. No, okay, well, it's an Urshifu. It's a Rapid Strike Urshifu. Oh. Well, that's something. I can paralyze that, and I can Drain Punch here, actually. Now that I know that there's no Ghost types, I feel a little more confident. So I'll paralyze that Urshifu. I'll Drain Punch the Chien-Pao. I should go before the Urshifu. Yeah, we'll have to see. There's nothing that the Chien-Pao can do to take out my Poliwrath this turn, though. Yeah, that's why it just goes for an Icicle Crash. That Drain Punch, yeah, does what it needs to do. There it goes. Bye-bye. All right. Hey. So that would have taken out my Grimmsnarl had it attacked. But no, not today. No thanks, no thanks. Here comes Wo-Chen again. Wo-Chen's probably going to go for Protect on this turn. But really, I don't feel threatened by it. I can just attack it. Go for a Drain Punch on the Urshifu, get a little bit of health back that way. It can't really touch me anymore. My Poliwrath's too bulky. It's too big. That'll take it out, right? Yeah. Yeah. I feel like when you bring a lot of physical Pokemon on your Wo-Chen team, you're kind of nerfing yourself. Is that wrong to say? Anyway, Grimmsnarl goes down to this. It's fine. I almost feel like bringing out Ogerpon. Yeah, Ogerpon is a fine pick here. The game's over. Like, I've won. Let's checkmate. Okay. This is just going to be a big Grassy Glide. Grassy Glide Drain Punch for the win. Mold Breaker and attack. There we go. And battle is canceled? No. They're going to let it happen. Thank you. Oh, good. And Poliwrath gets the last hit. Kaboom. Easy peasy. All right, so down that goes. You know what? This Poliwrath is really starting to show its worth in these games. You know, I was a little hesitant on Poliwrath. I wasn't really sure that it was going to do too much, but it's got a very solid kit. Waterfall, Drain Punch, Bulk Up, Protect. That's not bad. Okay. Anyway, let's go into game 3. Let's try and keep the magic going. All right, let's go. It's Hank. Oh, it's Hank. All right. It tickles me. Okay. I like Landorus here. They're bringing a Murkrow. I haven't seen a Murkrow in a hot minute. Wow. All right. I don't mind Landorus here. I think Grimmsnarl is nice because it threatens Fake Out, makes them use Farigiraf. I've had Rillaboom in all of these games, and it's okay because it has, U-turn, high horsepower, Fake Out even. But maybe with the Grassy Glide for the Flutter Mane? Why am I so gung-ho on bringing this Grimmsnarl? Because it can set up a screen for that Torkoal. That's pretty big. I like Poliwrath here. Do I bring it? No, I don't think I bring the Poliwrath here. Landorus, Rillaboom, and Ogerpon? Rillaboom, Landorus, and Ogerpon? Yeah, that one. Rillaboom, Landorus, Ogerpon. Yeah, let's go. Well, I'm bringing the Rillaboom for the Fluttermane. Also, I can bring that for the Torkoal, funny enough. Because high horsepower for the Torkoal is pretty good. Ogerpon can also do Grassy Glide there, so. The Farigiraf is kind of my target right now. I can't Fake Out anything, and that's okay, I guess. I can set up a light screen. I could Spirit Break. I could Reflect. Let's go for a Reflect. I'm going to U-turn just in case. I think that my Rillaboom is going to get... No, I'm not going to get Fake Outed here. All right. But we'll do that on the Farigiraf. This is a Trick Room turn for them. I don't hate bringing out Landorus here. Ogerpon here, but I'm not sure what they're gonna do with the Iron Hands. Landorus is safe. There's no way that they wild charge this. Intimidate helps too, right? I could just go for a straight up Drain Punch or Volt Switch. Okay. We're just getting out of here. I get it. I see what your game here is. This is about to be a Trick Room. This is going to be a Trick Room, so they're bringing out the Churkle. That's no fun. Oh, this is why I brought the Grimmsnarl in the first place, though. Because now I can light screen this. Did I light screen last turn? No. Wow, there's a lot of stuff going on first turn here. So we hit the light screen. I could go for the Rock Tomb, get some damage off on everybody, but no. I want a Stomping Tantrum just so it does the most damage that it could do. Oh, it's so painful. Terrifier Torkoal in the sun. Terrifier Torkoal in the sun. Gonna erupt over everyone. Light screen helps to block that a little bit. Show me how much damage a Terrifier Eruption in the sun does with light screen. Not enough! No, Dazzling Gleam. No. Oh, I'm sad. Oh, that makes me sad. Sometimes the gimmicks work, you know? I don't think there's anything I can do. Because I can't use priority. And it's just a Torkoal now. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, wait a minute. Mold Breaker. Can I do this because of Mold Breaker? Is that how Mold Breaker works? Let me do this for science. Can I really just flinch him? Can I priority because of Mold Breaker? It breaks the Poliwrath ability, right? Here we go with Embody Aspect. No. No, that's not how that works. Okay. Well, let's just take an Eruption real quick. Ooh! It's Assault Vest. Ooh, that doesn't even do half to Ogerpon. Ogerpon's great. I love Ogerpon. So, what exactly, like, how does Mold Breaker work? Let me look. Mold Breaker Pokemon uses a move. The effect of all Pokemon's ignorable abilities are ignored for the execution of that move. For example, a Pokemon with Mold Breaker that uses Earthquake can hit Pokemon that use Levitate. So, I mean, like, sometimes it works, but only if you don't want it to, right? Whatever. I don't think there's a way that I get out of this. Truly. Truly. But I'll go for the Torkoal hit anyway. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, hey, I can take out the Fluttermane next turn, I guess. They have one too many Pokemon. And the Fluttermane is going to take me out this turn. Like a Shadow Ball, just bye-bye. I need more Pokemon here. Where are my other Pokemon? Where are all my friends? All my friends are dead. No, well. Bye, Ogerpon. Bye, Ogerpon. See, this is what happens. Oh, it's Hank. I forgot it was Hank. More like Hank's sad face. That's what happens when you don't bring Poliwrath on this team, I guess. Oh, you know what? I could have used the Poliwrath there. Waterfall on the on the Torkoal would have been better, I guess, than having the Rillaboom here. I guess I overestimated the Poliwrath. I overestimated the Poliwrath. No, I underestimated the Poliwrath. Whatever. I don't words. This is a good team. It is a good team. All right, we've got Poliwrath with Waterfall, Drain Punch, Bulk Up, and Protect. It does more than you think it does, right? Bulking up and going for a Drain Punch, that heals up a lot of the damage that you take on the turn that you do bulk up. And if you do need that extra damage resistance, then you do have the Grimmsnarl as well, right? You can Reflect, you can Light Screen, you can Thunder Wave to try and get both a speed reduction and a chance for the opponent just to not play for that turn. That's pretty great. And then Spirit Break to go and lower their special attack even more. Like, I love Grimmsnarl as a Pokemon. I think it is not brought nearly as much as it could be brought. It does a lot of good things. You've got Spectrier with Shadow Ball, Snarl, Will-O-Wisp, and Taunt. Again, a good utility mon on a very strong kit. Grim Neigh means that anytime that you knock out something with your Shadow Ball, you're going to be knocking out another thing with your Shadow Ball because your Grim Neigh gives you a +1 to special attack. And then it just kind of keeps on compounding from there, right? You get the next +1, your Shadow Ball does even more damage. You get the next +1, your Shadow Ball's at a +2, it's huge. You have your Sitrus Berry just so you can keep yourself alive, especially with your Grimmsnarl using Reflect and Light Screen, keeps you up. Your Landorus does, oh man, like Landorus in Regulation E is just so necessary, right? Using an Intimidate on an Ogerpon, whether that's Wellspring or Hearthflame, is huge. Just be careful that when you see a Teal Mask Ogerpon in your team select that you don't bet on your Landorus beating that, just because it has the Defiant that it can boost from that. However, even if you go up against a Teal Mask Ogerpon, like you have your Tera Blast, you have your Tera Flying, you can go in Tera Flying, you're resistant to the grass, you hit it with the ×2 Tera Blast with Flying type, you take it out like that. And then you've got your Rillaboom. Rillaboom does great against most Pokemon most of the time, but man, again, I just underestimate Poliwrath so much, and Mold Breaker somehow. Ogerpon is a wonderful Pokemon, and I feel like right now people are either bringing Ogerpon or not bringing Ogerpon. Like it's very much cut down the middle, right? Ogerpon, most people are bringing the Hearthflame mask right now. They're second to that being the Wellspring mask. So, you know, pick your poison there, but I like the Hearthflame mask Ogerpon. You get massive damage with your Ivy Cudgel. The fact that it has a spiky shield is huge. Stomping Tantrum's huge. Grassy Glide does really well, especially if you have your Rillaboom set Grassy Surge earlier that game. Then Poliwrath, man, just that water absorb. You can get some good switches on Urshifus if you play your cards right? If you have like an Ogerpon out and you've Tera Fired, you can swap in your Poliwrath and have it soak up those Surging Strikes. It loves those. Yum, yum, yum. All right. Anyway, that has been the team. That has been the game. Thank you so much for watching. And if you enjoyed, please do make sure you go and hit the like button down below. You know, leave a comment about how this team went. Thank you one more time to Chwarzerd for sharing this team. I really enjoyed it. If you want to go and share your teams, go and do so in the link down below to Pokésports.info. Go to our Discord and go to our rental codes chat. Go and share a team that I might use. Thanks a lot. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.